Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. My name is Jeremy, and this week we are back with our horror battles. And I decided to battle two movies that I had that I've never seen before. So this is actually my first time ever watching these movies. And by the title, you already know that they are King of the Zombies and White Zombie. So before I jump into the battle, I'm going to review both of these movies very briefly, and then the battle will commence. So we'll start off with White Zombie. So White Zombie was made back in 1932. The director is Victor Halperin, and it stars Bela Lugosi, Madge Bellamy, and Joseph Cawthorne. So the general plot for White Zombie is, a young man turns to a witch doctor to lure a woman he loves away from her fiancé. But it does have some nasty consequences. King of the Zombies was made back in 1941. The director is Gene Yarbrough, and it stars Dick Purcell, Joan Woodbury, and Mantan Moreland. And the general plot for King of the Zombies is, on a spooky island, three stranded travelers find an evil doctor working with foreign spells and in control of zombies. So now that you know a little bit about each movie, it is now time to start the horror battle. And we'll start off with round one, and round one is story. Which one of these films had the better story, in my opinion? The story that I had most enjoyment out of was King of the Zombies. And the thing about both of these movies is that they was both made, back in the 30s and 40s. And to me, I thought both of them was more along the lines of comedy. King of the Zombies more so. And that's just really amazing that a movie that I'd consider a comedy now was actually a full-fledged horror movie back in the 30s and 40s. And it just shows how much things have changed over the years. The 70s and 80s, good horror movies, even some in the 90s, but we don't really get that anymore. We got a couple, like You're Next, The Strangers, a couple more, but now it's more like Paranormal Activity and just stuff like that, which there is a couple good ones, but more so there's worse horror movies today than there was back in the 70s, 80s. That's what I'm trying to get across, and I don't mean to ramble on. So round two is effects. Which one of these films had the better effects to them? There wasn't really that much effects in both of these movies, but I would probably have to go with King of the Zombies. There was an airplane flying in that movie. It looked okay, especially for back at in that time. But I do like the effects a lot better for that one. There wasn't blood or nothing in these movies. Just that honestly surprises me, but it was back in these movies was back in the 30s and 40s, so there wasn't really any need for that, for people to get scared out of a movie, which to me is shocking. Round three is acting. Which film had better acting? I'd say both of these movies have the same amount of acting, decent acting both ways, so round three is a tie. Round four, gore. None of these films had gore at all, so that's also a tie. They tied for nothing. I guess I wasn't really I don't really know, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Round five, of course, is kills, something that both of these movies lack. Well, lack a lot of. I think the one that might have had more kills would be White Zombie. Yes. So, if you have been keeping track, King of the Zombies has won this horror battle. I'm sorry that it's been such a short horror battle. Usually they go on for a little bit. But there wasn't really that much to go through on the battles. I knew that that was most likely going to tie in almost all the categories and one would win. But I didn't know that it'd be this easy. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. And also comment down below which one of these movies would have won your horror battle if you'd been battling them, and which one of these movies do you like better over the other. And yeah, guys, check us out on Facebook, and also check out the videos from Vanessa and the Jay Sloan when they are up on Late Night Frights. And yeah, guys, that is it for this video. So, once again, this is Jeremy telling you to be careful, because you never know what might be lurking in the shadows, or on a nearly deserted island.